everyone. We are so excited to be back once again to get together and talk about real woman issues that concern friends, wives, mothers, educators, and entrepreneurs. I cannot wait to start the show, so let's get going. That was a lot. I love that song.
I know.
And the video.
I know.
Like
you were over here in another world.
That boss pose when she's like,
that's all you know, boss chick. I told you. You almost started an argument about the Beehive versus how much I love Beyonce, but we don't have time for that tonight, okay?
I'm old school Beehive though. I'm not
Me
like
too.
I'm not like new school Beehive.
I'm definitely old school. So if that's all you had to say, we would have already been on the same page.
Okay. But
I am, yes. Writing on the wall, no. I've been there since then, okay?
Welcome back to
Sweet Tea and Sun.
We haven't said that in so long. We haven't done
I know,
that.
I had to bring it back.
Oh, that was cute. And now I'm your friend again.
Okay. That was good. Because
so I guess it's time for Friend Fix.
Friend.
Oh my God.
I need this so bad. Okay, girl.
Oh, it's like a Yamla. Fix my life.
It is.
But it's a friend
Fix my
version.
friends.
And we don't have, well, she doesn't either. I was going to say we don't have like a license to do this.
Does she not?
But are we licensed to friend? I got some good ones.
I like that. We are licensed to friend.
Everyone is.
We have so much experience.
Right. Everyone should
be able to be a friend.
Remember,
there are some people that don't know how to be a friend, though.
We're trying to coach that's so funny. We're talking about coaching our daughters
on how to identify true friends.
Yes.
That's what we were talking about.
Aw, I hope mine can work it out.
Me too.
I hope ours can work it out. They're so sweet.
I know.
And then when you see the mistreating of
I know, because they're so kind. Like, I get passionate about it. We're having a mommy moment right here. Because I get, like, upset when my baby comes and tells me about a girl story from her first grade classroom. And I'm just like, look, you don't force yourself on anyone.
Right.
There's always someone else you can go and friend.
Right.
Don't try to force anybody to be your friend, because she's a sweet girl. So I know there's somebody in the classroom that will be kind to her and be a good friend to her. And I'm trying to help her identify, don't stay around the mean person.
Yeah, if they're mean to you, they're not worth it. So flashback to when I was a kid, and this is a joke, a long-standing joke. I used to make my friends be friends with each other. Like,
really?
In elementary school, I think, I've talked about my best friend, long-time best friend, Janelle.
Yeah.
It was me, Janelle, Aaron, and Kendra. There was 4 of them. Janelle and Kendra never got along. And I used to make them have to be friends.
Oh.
And I would be like, no, you can't be my friend unless you're friends with her. Like,
that's
I
really
was
good.
not, and it's a joke now because, like, we're grown now, we understand that, but to be like that young and be making people be friends, she was like, you used to bully us into being friends.
Girl, but that's funny because I had to have a counseling moment with 2 little girls in my office recently. Girl, one little girl was so straight up honest, like, yeah, I said I wanted to fight you in front of people, but I'm really scared. Like, I'm afraid to fight, so I didn't mean it. I don't want to fight you. It was just to make people not think that I'm a wimp.
Okay.
So these are 6th graders. And so the other little girl was like, no, I will never believe you. I am choosing not to believe you right now.
Because she wanted to fight?
No, because you hurt me in 4th grade. I said, listen now, what we're not going to do is bring up stuff from 2 years ago.
Fourth grade.
Like, I'm going to need us to move forward. You're in 6th grade, about to be in 7th. We need to come together on this. So, what it ended up being was she ended up saying that she didn't mediate between her and the other friend, like you just said that you were. And I said, honey, I'm sorry. That is just not normal for a 10-year-old to mediate between a triangle of friends. I mean, there's a 3-girlfriend group. Yeah. That never works. Yours was a 4-friend group, but this one, we all know that those friend triangles is very difficult to keep those balanced. So it was a triangle of friends. She was mad at this girl 3 years later because she didn't mediate between them and to see what her opinion was about the other friendship. So that's very interesting that you, as a 10-year-old, used to do that. But I told her, but I told her that's not normal. So you weren't normal, but I think that's amazing that you were that way.
I feel like that is now. I'm trying to get off deep, but I feel like now that is why I'm that was like a precursor to being a girl's girl. Like, I mean, I was in, and we may talk about this later. My mom started a girls group called Sisters of Tomorrow.
My gosh.
Early on, like, and
I started the girls group called Sister.
Yeah.
I need to talk to your mom about that.
It was an initiation program. Like, my sister, my oldest one, went through, but I mean, I think it started in '84, so I was like so young. And when it started,
you were 10 in '84, don't you?
No. So basically,
that was for you, Jamila.
I think that I may have just been around so many women and girls and like understanding that whole thing prematurely to do that. But I mean, I don't know, but maybe it was because like we were going to the amusement park and I wanted to make sure that we had 4 people.
Yeah, so it would be 2 and 2. Everybody would have somebody to ride.
And so I wouldn't feel like I was stressed out to spread my friends to this one and this one. Like, we could have permanent riding park. I really think in my mind now that that's whatever.
But that's good though. No, and I love this because this segment is called Friend Fix. Yeah. And so you at an early age learn to fix friends. And and that's so funny. I had a girls group, and that a lot of it was about female relationships. Yeah. And a lot of the girls in my girls group used to always talk one of their favorite phrases. And I used to say this, and we've had this conversation. I don't fool with other girls. Like, girls are messy. They stab you in the back and blah, blah, blah. And I pray that perhaps through these girls groups that have started and through, mentorship and things like that.
And through our podcast.
Yes, that we promote girl relationships or gal pal relationships because it's so important. And I hate that I felt that I got caught up in that little stereotype as a young girl. Right. Because it is great. Like, now I have this amazing group of girlfriends. And of course, I'm married, so clearly I'm not going to have all the guy friends I used to have when I was in high school and college. But I had this amazing group. I had this amazing group of girlfriends. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I need my girls to understand that that's so valuable.
So I don't know about you, and I don't want to step on feet, but...
Or toes.
That's my thing, right? Didn't I say that last time?
You like stepping on feet.
Whole feet.
Just a whole foot.
The whole
Not
foot.
just a little corner of it.
No. So
I'm so sorry.
I get like the hairs on my neck pop up when I hear a woman say, I don't normally have friends who are women. Like, to me, it makes me want to turn around and run away. But then I have to stop myself and then run towards her. Because I feel like she hasn't experienced the relationship. Like, I want to cling to that person.
A trusting relationship.
And not messy and not, like, it's so healthy. Like, it almost could be tea shines for the soul about how healthy a good friend relationship is.
Definitely.
So I just feel sad for people who feel like that now. It used to be like, I can't be friends with you then because I'm a girl's girl. Yeah. Like, if you're saying you don't do that, that means there might be something wrong with you.
Seriously, it has to be something subconscious. I don't know. I mean, we do as little girls go through, that whole mean girl stuff and like all that, but you do have to learn how to navigate that and identify the right people that you're supposed to hang around. We talked about that for our daughters.
Yeah.
I have the
Were you ever a mean girl?
I was not. I was a victim of mean girls.
I think that people thought I was a mean girl.
Really?
And I don't... Like, I'm trying to figure out how that even comes about, but I never was really a mean girl, but I think that people thought that I was, even through college.
Really? Mm-hmm. Girls were mean to me growing up. And then, I mean, I'll say like through 6th grade, if I'm being real honest. And then 7th grade, I just felt like I came into my own, and I was like, you know what? I'm different, and it's okay. And I love that about myself, but it took some time for me to get to that point, obviously, and I'm thankful that it came in 7th grade because it made me a very confident high schooler. Oh yeah. So I didn't need anybody to validate me because I was like, oh, well, I'm different. Great. Right. My mama told me it's okay to be different. So
I think that they may have thought that because I've always been a leader. I've never used my powers for bad, but I feel like if I wasn't your friend, I feel like they may have internalized their own reasons why we weren't friends, but it wouldn't have had anything to do with me saying you're not a part of this. Like,
oh, I can't see that.
You know what I mean?
At all.
But
because you definitely welcome in all kinds of strangers,
except for during sorority time. That's something totally different. But like, I definitely was kind of a mean girl then.
I can see you flipping it on that because that's the occasion. I mean, you have to. I mean, seriously, it's kind
of the thing. But But as far as growing up, I remember being called that, and I was like, but I'm friends with people. And remember someone told me that I'm oblivious sometimes.
You are sometimes
to people's emotions and people who want to be dramatic, I guess, because what you said was you don't look for trouble, and you don't. I don't look for like drama, negativity, trouble. Some people's way of getting attention is that. Yeah. So if I ignore that and I just go up, I'm not trying to ignore you and be a mean girl. I'm just not.
You're not feeding into.
Yeah, I'm not here for that. I'm here for
fun. Basically, you're here for
fun and building. Like, I just want to be like in a positive place and just be like bright and shiny and sunny and just love people and like float in the clouds.
And I just want to quench people's thirst like sweet tea.
So can we talk about Saturday?
What we did past week?
Yeah, because we already told them we were going to do.
Well, I went to a graduation. Did you go to No, you haven't gone to graduation yet.
No.
Okay, so I went to graduation and I saw my old students, and that was fabulous. Like, that's the main, I don't know, I thought that I was going for the graduates, but it was more so the reunion of my past students. Aww. It was neat. I enjoyed that. We basically talked through the whole ceremony because I
can't even sit next to you in church.
Wait a minute. Did you just call me out a little bit?
No.
Well, whatever. My mama said the same thing. She was like, I don't like sitting next to you in the choir because I used to sing next to her in the choir. And I just have things on my mind that I have to just get out right
World Famous was literally like,
oh, yeah,
you and Keisha can't sit next to each other.
I don't even look for y'all anymore because I know Papa Bear going to be over there trying to keep us apart.
Sit in between us.
Such a hater. We ain't gonna talk about him.
We take in the word, and it's so good.
It is.
We can nudge each other.
Yes.
We can look at each other's jewelry.
Yep.
I mean,
okay. From Charlie Rocks. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, Charlie, because we feel like we're rocking.
Rock on, mama.
So, okay. So then Saturday. Mm-hmm. We had the birthday celebration that turned into the Mother's Day celebration.
And the funny thing is when we were inviting everyone.
We invited a lot.
I'm talking like it's my birthday too.
You did, but it's okay.
When you said, when I asked you who you were inviting, you were like, it's gonna be you, me, your mom, my mom, your sister, and Bree. Mm-hmm. Like, you literally, and that doctor.
Yeah, my husband. He's such a trooper.
Oh gosh, yeah. He
he just flows. Okay.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I enjoy him.
Yeah.
When we're out doing events.
Yeah.
And stuff.
He's so fun.
But you said that, and then you invited